Hi, is there anything I can help you with today? Okay, well, have you been in our store before? No. Well, we specialize in home scents and aromatherapy, so we have a few amazing lines of candles, but at the moment we are focused a little bit more on our essential oils and our oil diffusers. Are you shopping for yourself or for a gift for someone else today? A little bit of both, I understand. Are either of you, either yourself or your friend, in the market for an oil diffuser? A new one. Okay, perfect. We have a really great deal that involves a few of the things that you're looking for. We are currently at our display counter, and behind you, you will see a few different rows of our candles along the wall, and we also have a bunch of different shelves of oils and different diffusers, reeds, all of those sorts of things. But I like to first give a brief description of our specials to any new customers. So we have 2 deals going on at the moment. There are spring savings deals. So on display, you'll see a few different essential oils kits or sets, as well as a oil diffuser right here. Now the deal is that if you purchase a essential oil set and an oil diffuser, you'll get 15% off your purchase. We also have some individual oils that come, individually packaged, not in a set. And the deal with those is if you buy 3, you get the 4th free. So, a few different offers that you might want to consider. Do you have a little bit of time to go over some of our new products? Okay, awesome. I would love to tell you about these products because they are so awesome. So I'll start with our oil diffuser because you mentioned that you're in the market for one. So this one looks like this. I personally love the design, the addition of the wood and the white. I will plug it in and show you how it works in a minute after I've gone over it, all of the kind of specs. But it just looks like this. The steam comes out the top. So with this diffuser, you have a few different settings. It has a light setting and then the mist setting. So the awesome thing about oil diffusers is that it just uses essential oil and water. So a lot of people prefer it over candles because you're not dealing with wax or smoke. And it's less of a fire hazard, or it's not a fire hazard at all. But you take the top off of this, and this one is currently empty. I will fill it with water and a oil of your choosing to kind of get a, test for how it works. But you would fill this with water up until the fill line, drop your oil in it, and then turn it on. Now, this one is cool because it actually lights up, and if you just turn it on, it will cycle through the lights, the different colors. Or what you can do is stop it on a particular color. Personally, I love using this at nighttime to relax, and I'll show you the oils that I personally use. But what I really love is stopping it on a kind of dark orange color because that is known to assist sleep. So it's a nice, relaxing thing to have on, a kind of dull nightlight, but also the sound of the diffuser is so relaxing, as you'll see in a little bit. It also has different mist settings. So there's an hour, 3 hours, 6 hours, or if you just leave it on the on setting, it will go until it runs out of water. And I have found that that is typically between 8 and 9 hours. So there have been times when I have filled this up because I do own one of these myself. I love it. It's my personal favorite. I will fill it up at night, and when I wake up, it is still going and usually has about 10 minutes before I wake up. So, right about 8.5 hours, which is really, really wonderful if you are using it for, throughout the day, or if you are, say, really congested and using it to assist with breathing, opening up your lungs, or for relaxation purposes as well. So, I will set this to the side for just a moment. It comes with a cord that you plug in. It just looks like this. You just plug this right in to the bottom, right here. And then you can kind of twist the cord so that it is flush with the table. And then it just looks like that. And again, I'll show you a demonstration in just a little bit after we've gone over all of the essential oils. It has a pretty nice long cord. You could obviously attach this to an extension cord if you wanted it to reach further, and then you just plug it right in. This particular diffuser also comes with a little measuring cup that looks like this. And this holds 150 milliliters. You will use, if you would like to fill up the diffuser completely with its maximum amount of water, you will use 2 of these and fill it up. If you use too much water, it will not work. It gets just, there's not enough space for the mist to be created. So you will take 2 of these and fill it up until this line right here. If you go beyond that, it kind of just sputters and doesn't work properly. And like I said, it lasts for 8 hours, so don't worry about it going out really quickly because it will last. Another thing I want to mention is that you will need to clean it a little bit. I have just cleaned this one, so it looks nice and clean. But if you use particular oils, you will notice some kind of just oil residue. Some of the oils, especially the citrus oils, do have a bit of coloring to them, so you might notice some orange or some yellowish residue that is just easily wiped out. But I would recommend doing a kind of deep clean every so often when you're really switching between different oils, because they will mix a little bit. If you use enough of one oil, you're not going to notice the remnants of, whatever is left in there, but it's something to note. So, what I am going to do is I am going to go get some water and fill this up, and we will turn it on so you can see how the mist works, and then we will go over the set that I have here. I am so excited to show you this. Alright, so I will be right back. Okay, I went and got some water, and I also plugged in the oil diffuser. So I am not going to put any oil in it right now. We can do that after you've smelled some of them. But I wanted to show you how this works. So you take the lid off, and be careful when you open it because sometimes there is remaining water droplets in there that can drip on your counter, your bedside table, wherever you choose to keep this. And then you simply pour the water inside. And that fills up about half of the diffuser. So, you know, there's room for one more. I'm going to set it down, get this cord out of the way. Let's see. Okay, there we go. Now it's nice and flush with the table. You put the lid back on, and then you turn it on. So we have our buttons right here. The left is for the light, the right is for the mist. So I'll show you. So I'm going to turn the mist on. You press once for 1 hour, press it again for 3 hours, again for 6 hours, or again if you just want it to go until it runs out of water. So I'm just going to leave it on the 1 hour setting, and you can see the mist rising. It's nice and cool. And then I'll go ahead and show you the light right now. If you press the light button, so before I do this, if you press the light button, it will cycle through the colors. It's pretty bright in here right now, so it's a little bit difficult to see, but it cycles through them pretty quickly. If you would like to stop it at any color, you just press the light button again. So if you really like that pink color, you just press it and it stops on that color. If you would like to turn the light off, you just press it. That's a nice one for nighttime. Until it turns off. And that is after the light blue. And you'll see that it goes from a darker or more vibrant color to a lighter version. So we have a darker blue. The next one is a kind of duller version. And after this one, it will turn off. Okay? So I'm going to leave it off for now so it's not distracting you as I'm talking about the oils. Okay. Let's fix that. Okay. So there you go. That'll be just going in the background. Now onto the oils. I am so excited about these. Like I mentioned, we are having a deal where if you buy 3 oils, you will get a 4th free. Or if you are interested in the oil diffuser, you will get 15% off if you purchase a kit as well. So that choice is up to you, but our kits are really good. So I would suggest that, going that route. But our individual oils will come packaged like this. This one happens to be a lavender oil, but you can get any of our scents individually. So we also have an option where you can create your own 6-piece set. So this is actually just a box that it would come in, but 6 oils fit nicely in here. It is a nice box, nice for gift, you know, can be wrapped up or you can put a bow in it, or this is also nice for storage purposes. So this is one of the options, to have 6 in here, but the even better deal is our pre-made set. And please let me know if the oil diffuser is distracting you. I know it has a soft hum noise. I personally like it, but I know it can be a little bit distracting for some people. You'll hear some of the water bubbling noises. So our pre-made set is by the brand I'm honestly not sure how to pronounce it. I forget what the brand rep told me the last time she was in here telling us about their new collections. I can't remember if it's Natro Gigs. I'm not sure, honestly. I'll have to remind her to tell me how to pronounce it the next time she's in. But it is their Nirvana set, and it comes with this little booklet, which I will be using to tell you a little bit about each oil. It is their top 18 essential oils set, and this is the quick start guide. It comes in this really nice deep purple box, and this makes it easy for gift purposes, but also storage, like I said with the other one, although I'll show you how I use it for storage purposes. So when you open this up, you have 18 beautiful essential oils. And you'll see that some of them are not completely flush in there. That's because this is our display box, so it is a little bit misshapen. But obviously, if you purchase this, you will get one that is brand new and perfect. So they come organized into different categories, which I personally like. But as I mentioned, they are put in here pretty tightly so that they don't move around in shipping or, in the transportation process between here and your home, or if you purchase them online. So I will show you the oils here, but what I like to do is stand them up and kind of line them up in rows. That way you can grab them quicker and you can fit more in there. So I'll let you kind of just look for a minute. I love the different colored bottles, or I guess the labels, because all of the bottles are a nice dark brown glass. So like I mentioned, you get the quick start guide. It comes in that set, and this is really nice because it is very beginner friendly. It has an introduction that explains the use of essential oils, how you can generally use them, and then it has this section that says meet the top 18 essential oils. And for each of the oils in this set, it describes some of the characteristics of the oils and what they are known to treat or be used for. I could try to explain them to you, but nothing is going to do it better than this. It's nice, concise, nice and to the point. So I will go through each oil and I'll let you smell all of them, and I'll give you a little description. After we go through all of these, I'll also show you an added bonus that comes with this kit that is really, really nice and useful for at-home use. So we'll get to that in just a little bit. So these oils I have organized so that they are more categorized. They won't necessarily come in this exact layout when you get them, but obviously you can move them around however you wish. I would like to start with the classic lavender oil. It's this one right here. It's a purple. And like I said, they're a little tricky to get out, so you've got to work with them a bit. I'm going to set the rest of our set over here. Okay, so I'm just going to read straight from here. I hope you don't mind. Lavender is one of the most popular and well-known essential oils. You can find it at a lot of different grocery stores and supermarkets. So it says, lavender. Relieve your anxiety and stress and sleep easier with lavender. Its therapeutic effects have been well documented around the world. A favorite ingredient in famous perfumes, soaps, and body care products, lavender is one of the most unique and beloved scents. So as it mentions, lavender is fantastic for relaxation. So I'll let you have a sniff. It smells so good. What do you think? I love this one. Do you like it? Yeah. And let me know at any point if you would like me to use any of these in our diffuser so you can get a sense, no pun intended, of how the oils perform, and how they perfume the room. That works as well. This is one that I would highly recommend. Even if you don't purchase this set, it is a great one to have just on its own. We also carry all of our oils in larger sizes. These are 10 milliliters, which is a generous size considering the price of this kit and how many oils you're getting. But if you know that you like this scent, it is a good investment to buy a larger bottle. So that was our lavender. I'm going to go through the most well-known oils first. So after that, I would say one of the next most popular is tea tree oil. It is in this nice green bottle. And let me find it in here. All right. Tea tree. A powerful medicinal aroma only hints at the unique benefits of tea tree oil. Famous around the world for its miraculous health benefits, tea tree oil can work wonders on skin problems and many ailments. Often added to cosmetics and ointments, tea tree oil can work with your body to unleash powerful natural healing. This is a great one for using on your skin. There are many different skincare benefits and recipes for using tea tree in a toner. It has that kind of medicinal scent, wouldn't you agree? Yeah. But it's really refreshing, especially when it's being diffused into the room. It's kind of relaxing, but helps with your breathing, opening up your sinuses if you have congestion. You'll often see this with eucalyptus and peppermint. It's kind of that, mentholy scent. So we have that one. The next one I kind of mentioned a little bit is eucalyptus. This one is in a beautiful blue bottle. This one smells even more medicinal than the tea tree, but it has that real menthol, like Vicks Vapor Rub type of scent. If you've ever used that, you would definitely understand. What do you think? Yeah. This one is nice mixed with the tea tree or with peppermint, which we will get to in a minute. Eucalyptus. Eucalyptus invigorates. Minty with a touch of honey, eucalyptus oil relieves exhaustion and enhances creativity, relieves pain, and heals. Try adding a few drops to a spray bottle and use in your shower and breathe in the healing steam. Feel calm and refreshed now with eucalyptus. Honestly, I did not know that they described it as mint with a touch of honey. But now that I smell it, don't you agree? Makes sense. So, since we've been talking about peppermint, let's go ahead and talk about that one. It is in a nice green bottle. Looks like this. And this one, I'm sure you know what it smells like. So fresh. Isn't that amazing? I love it. It's not overly sweet, which I like. It's just very cooling and fresh. So peppermint. Clear the fog with peppermint oil. Effortless focus and concentration is yours. Peppermint oil naturally brings you back to center and eliminates fatigue and drifting thoughts. Awaken your senses and enhance your performance. I would definitely agree with the claims that it eliminates fatigue and that sensual awakening. It is very uplifting and is such a strong, kind of like happy scent. I'll let you sniff one more time. I like this one a lot, especially mixed with the eucalyptus. They just pair so beautifully together. The next one I have is Spearmint, which has like a kind of periwinkle label. Spearmint is one of my favorite gum flavors, and you'll probably recognize the name, but maybe not know exactly what the difference is between this and regular peppermint. So this describes it as, it says, minty and bright. Spearmint oil is perfect for boosting your mood for those me-time moments. As with all mint essential oils, spearmint is the perfect support for your respiratory system and has myriad other benefits. Okay. So let's take a sniff. It smells just like spearmint gum, right? This one is a lot sweeter, I would say, than the other peppermint. Would you agree? Let's see. Okay, so here's the peppermint and spearmint. I love this one. It's just a lot sweeter and almost softer, not as intense as this one. This would be really nice though during like study time or just during the day when you want like a nice sweet fresh pick-me-up. You want to put this one in the diffuser? Okay. So I'm going to stop it. And bring it forward. Take off the lid. Watch out for those drips, like I said. And for this diffuser, I like to put a good bit of oil in the water. It's a little bit hard to determine how many drops you're putting in, but I just like to hold it for a few seconds. Okay, put the lid back on. I'll move it back into place. And turn it on. And you'll smell it wafting up towards you. Can you smell that? It smells so good, doesn't it? Just so fresh. You definitely want this one? Okay. Next, I want to look at some of the citrus scents because these are some of the most invigorating and just like energy boosting essential oils. So the first one is very, very basic, classic citrus is lemon, which very appropriately has a yellow label. So let's see what they say about lemon oil. Okay. Marvelously bright and exceptionally fragrant, lemon is a purifying oil with endless benefits. Feel enlivened and euphoric. Lemon oil can change your outlook and cleanse your surroundings. Turn your day around with the power of lemon. Let's give it a sniff. Okay. Yep. It's I would say it has a bit of a sweetness, more than, I don't know. I guess it smells pretty true to a fresh cut lemon. It's got that sourness, but a little bit of sweetness as well. And I would definitely agree that it is, it helps you feel enlivened, just very happy and full of energy. I like this one a lot. That's a great one for like a kitchen or a living space. Very fresh and clean smelling. Next we have sweet orange. Now we also have in this set, both are orange and both are citrus, we have tangerine. So we have sweet orange and tangerine. So we'll have to really smell those side by side to see what their differences are. But so sweet orange, it says, sweet orange will take you back to pleasant memories of mellow brunches, holidays, family picnics, and simple, quenching refreshment. Simply uplifting, you'll feel a quiet confidence and joy that others can't help but notice. So confidence and uplifting. Okay. Can you see this one, that the dropper is a little bit more tinted? This is one, oh, it smells so good, that will leave a slight residue in your diffuser. It's so fresh, right? Oh, that's so nice. Sweet orange, right? I love that. So let's compare to tangerine, because it seems like they would be pretty similar. This, I think, I'll be honest, they smell pretty similar. Don't you think? I think this one is a little less sweet. I mean, it's kind of hard to tell. There's the sweet orange, and there's the tangerine. Sweet orange and tangerine. I just think this one has a little bit more sweetness, and it's a little bit of a, I don't know, like just lighter, fresher scent. This one's a bit heavier maybe, but they're very, very similar. I don't personally notice too much of a difference when I use the tangerine versus the sweet orange. But I'll go ahead and read you the description for for tangerine. Drift away on a tangerine dream. Oh, isn't that just wonderful imagery? I love that. The sweet aroma of tangerine is reminiscent of a gentle, peaceful summer night, an amazing indulgence and a marvelous addition to aromatherapy blends. Okay, so it doesn't give us too much information, but it's that same, let's see, just that same uplifting, sweet happiness. Then, this is another citrus. This is a very popular one. We have lemongrass, which is interesting when you hear it, like lemongrass. What is that going to smell like? But it smells a lot like lemon, with almost like I almost want to say it smells a bit like lemon mixed with maybe tea tree. Let me see. A little bit, yeah. It's got a kind of medicinal aspect to it. You get that citrus, especially when it is in the oil diffuser. You really get that lemony aspect to it. So let's find it. Okay, lemongrass. Lemongrass is clean, crisp, and energizing. Perfect for massage oils and natural skincare. It provides a pleasant astringency within massage oils and natural skincare. When diffused, it brings sunny cleanliness and purifying comfort. Wake up the senses with lemongrass, the perfect way to start the day. I would agree. It's great for in the morning. Okay, so I believe those were all of the really popular ones. But we have, let's see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 left that are a little bit different, or maybe a little bit more of a heavy scent. So we have cinnamon leaf, which doesn't smell like baking cinnamon. It is less sweet than that. It smells like it almost has a little bit of a cloviness to it. I don't think we have clove. See, it's not super sweet, but you definitely get that cinnamon when you smell it. I imagine that would be amazing in the wintertime with orange as well. That orange oil. Okay. Or maybe tangerine would be better, so it wouldn't be as sweet. Okay. Cinnamon leaf. Cozying up on a chilly morning with little to do but enjoy the warmth of the indoors can remind us of the stillness and peace of quiet moments. Cinnamon leaf has an aroma that can fill a home with comforting delight. Diffusing or adding to a potpourri mix can cheer up friends or family. I agree. I just gotta smell it one more time. Definitely very warm. That would smell wonderful around the holidays. Next, we have Atlas Cedar Wood, which is going to be a more woodsy, like heavy scent. This to me smells like tea tree with a real woodsiness to it, like being in a forest. Very masculine, but so good. So let's see how they describe the cedarwood. Okay. Breathing in Atlas cedarwood provides a sense of strength, stability, and grounding. Its enchanting aroma transports your mind to the refuge of a peaceful forest. Perfect for meditation, cedarwood oil will become a favorite part of your daily routines and rituals. So yeah, a peaceful forest. This is one that would be nice for a cozy evening. Okay, let's see. I will go over a few that are a little bit different. We have turmeric oil. I will be honest, this is not my favorite scent, but you may have a different opinion. This, it kind of tickles my nose because it has a bit of a spice to it. It has that little kick that like kind of gets you in the back of your nose. Which makes sense because turmeric is a spice. Okay, turmeric oil. Turmeric is a powerful healing herb with a warming and calming aroma. You definitely get that warmth, that is like spiciness. A potent anti-inflammatory, long used to support healthy joints, make this exotic spice a part of your life. Okay, so anti-inflammatory. So this would be a great one if you are having inflammation in your body. I know that there are people who take turmeric supplements or include it in their diet for anti-inflammatory properties. So this is a nice way to include it in your home as well. Definitely warm, right? Okay. Our next one is one that I had not heard of before. So when our rep came in, or when their rep came in to give the presentation on all of these oils, this was one that was interesting. I cannot remember how to pronounce it, but I believe it's something balsam. Copaiba? I'm not sure. It's okay. So, it says, this balsam has long been used to soothe the joint pains associated with aging. More gentle than stronger oils, like eucalyptus, this balsam makes a delicate and warming addition to respiratory blends. Okay. And I will say, eucalyptus is a very strong oil. As I mentioned, it is great for respiratory issues, like if you're having congestion. So they say that this is a nice kind of lighter version. This is going to sound so strange, but this smells a little bit like banana to me. But now that's all I can smell. You can smell it too. It is nice. It's definitely a lighter scent. It's not so like heavy. So there's that one. The one that I cannot pronounce. Then we have, I'm trying to remember how to pronounce this one as well. I think it's Elaine. It's in a purple bottle. This is one, again, that I'm not the biggest fan of. But it says, alluring and conducive to romance. Elaine will make you feel sensual and seductive, alive and euphoric. The exotic scent will recall the waving palm fronds and adventures of Bali, Indonesia. Dab a single drop on your wrist, pulse points for an alluring perfume. Okay. So exotic and sensual. When you think about it. I'm kind of getting that banana again, but with more warmth and spice. I actually don't mind that too much, but I think I would need it to be mixed with something else to really like it in a space. But there's that one. We have a few more. The next is Frankincense, which is a kind of funny one. Frankincense. Give it a smell. This is very woodsy, don't you think? This smells like fresh cut lumber. I actually quite like that. I feel like that would smell amazing with the lemon. What do you think about that? Yeah. Okay, let's find it. Long considered a holy oil, the use of frankincense dates to the time of the Sumerians and Egyptians. Frankincense has an unmistakable earthy and sweet aroma that is recommended by many aromatherapists. Diffuse it for an instant sense of peace and decorum. Yeah. Earthy. That woodsy. Earthy. You almost get like a dirt smell. That would be nice if you were feeling maybe a little bit overwhelmed or worked up to kind of center and bring you back down. Okay. Then we have a pretty popular one, bergamot in yellow label. I'll let you give it a sniff first. What do you think? What do you smell? This, I think, is the best of kind of a few different essential oil worlds. Let's see how they describe it, because I'm sure they can do it better than me. Okay, so I'll let you smell it as I explain it. Okay, a famous fragrance and an essential note in perfumes. Bergamot has a very sweet smell. When added to ordinary black tea, the result is Earl Grey. That's very interesting. Bergamot promotes clarity and calm. Diffusing with lavender before bedtime can lead to sweet dreams and a restful wake. I get a little bit of citrus when I smell this one. Like a lemon citrus, but also a woodsiness that I really like. I don't know if I would necessarily like this before bed because it's a bit heavy, but I think with lavender it would be pretty nice. Okay. Second to last, I know there's a lot, so thank you for bearing with me, but I wanted to do a nice thorough job so that you would, understand how each of these are used and get a good scent profile. Okay. This one is rosemary. Now, this one does not smell the best if you just put it straight under your nose. It smells just not the best. The best way to smell this one is just quick whiffs. Okay. When you do it like this, it really, to me, smells like rosemary bread, which I adore. Oh, that one is so nice. Okay. So rosemary. Invigorating, refreshing, stimulating. Moroccan rosemary is the perfect oil for long study sessions or long distance drives. Regarded as the herb of remembrance, Moroccan rosemary is supportive of cognition and memory. Peak performance is yours. So if you're studying, preparing for some sort of test or exam, I would highly recommend popping this in your diffuser. Maybe with some lavender as well. And last but certainly not least in our set is basil, which is one of my favorite herbs. So let's see about this one. Okay, basil. Take your senses on a trip through scenic Tuscany and Venice as you inhale this quintessential Italian herb. Italians use basil for more than cuisine. Basil inspires romance, affection, and connection. In aromatherapy, basil is wonderfully clearing and can help you transition into a restful sleep. Tell me what you think. Yeah. You get that, like, kind of peanut scent as well? I agree. It's kind of peculiar. I think this is one that you just have to take quick, just whiffs of. Yeah, it's an interesting one, for sure. So there were all 18 of the oils that come in this set. So here's what they all look like. Now, like I mentioned, if you would like to store them in here, what I recommend is you stand them up like this in these rows. So it would be like this. Now, I'm not going to put them in any particular order, but you could organize them based on category, like have citruses together, more herbally scents, woodsy or earthy scents, maybe ones that you're not the biggest fan of over to the side. But for right now, I'm just going to put them in here so you can get an idea. I'll kind of space them out. So as you can see, I put them into 3 rows, and this just makes it easier to grab each one and use them. Now you could put oils in between here as well, but it just makes it a little bit tighter. They fit nice and neat in there. Then if you put this in like your bedside table, which is where I like to keep my oils because it keeps them out of the sun and in a nice cool dark place, but it's also next to my diffuser. So if you put them like this, then they're standing up, they're not going to leak or drip anywhere, and they're also not going to be moving around a lot. You might have a little bit of movement, but that's not going to damage them. So I'll put this to the side. Now, as I mentioned earlier, there is a little bonus that you get when you purchase this set, and it is mentioned actually in here. It is a free essential oil blend wellness ebook. And it has 200 blends, so basically essential oil recipes that you have access to. I printed it out so that you can have an idea of some of the recipes, but you could print this out however you wanted, or you have access to it online, so you can just look it up online if you wish. So there are recipes for the home, cleaning and furniture. One that I really liked is a vacuum refresher. It says use, let's see, was that the one I wanted? I'm not sure. But basically you use lavender and baking soda and sprinkle it onto the carpet and then vacuum it up, and it kind of refreshes the carpet. There are also recipes for mood, which I really enjoy, because when you have all of these oils, it's hard to know what oils go well together and what their effects will be if you mix them or if you diffuse them at different points of the day. So for example, if you wanted to lift self-esteem, it says diffuse 2 drops bergamot, 3 drops rosemary, and 3 drops sweet orange or lemon, depending on how much citrus one thinks they can handle. For this particular diffuser, I would add more than this, but I always like to use those proportions. Okay. There are recipes for health. So for example, migraine relief. Try combining a few drops of lavender and peppermint and apply to temples to help with migraine. So these oils are safe for the body. Another really awesome thing that is included is seasonal recipe blends. So they have fall, winter, spring, and summer, obviously. Trying to see if there's anything else. Also DIY recipes. But since it is springtime, I figured I would show you one of the springtime blends. And it's nice because they use different kind of like feelings or settings to describe them. So for spring, they have like Sunday morning, bright and sunny, spring fresh, ocean breeze. Ocean breeze, it says 3 drops of lavender, 1 drop lemon, 1 drop tangerine, and 1 drop spearmint. Quite interesting. But obviously, they're the experts, you know. They know their oils the best and which ones blend together the best. In the garden, 2 drops peppermint, 2 drops ylang ylang, and 1 drop basil. April rain, which it looks like it's about to rain right now, so that's very fitting. 4 drops lemongrass. Did I say drops? 4 drops lemongrass and 3 drops eucalyptus. 2 drops lemon. I think that's right. Yes. So this is a nice bonus item that you get with the set. Like I said, I have these and I test these out in the store and at my home, and this is super handy for when I want to do something a little bit more unique than just using 1 or 2 oils, but I'm not exactly sure what would pair well together. So if you have like a mood in mind or like a feeling that you're trying to achieve in your room, there will be a recipe for that. So I want to remind you that we do have our special going on. Our individual oils are buy 3, get 1 free. And that includes all of these. You can get all of these individually. You can also do the build your own 6-piece set, or you can get the pre-made 18-piece set. And we also have the oil diffuser. So if you buy the oil diffuser and one of these larger sets, you do get 15% off. So that is a nice bonus. I will let you browse and think about your decision. I don't want to put too much pressure on you right now. I know you might need a minute to figure out if this set is the best way to go, or if you think that yourself or your friend would like just hand-picked, a more curated selection. Both are wonderful ideas, and you do get a discount both ways. So, my name is Rachel. I will be just right here. If you need anything, please don't hesitate to come by and ask. That's what I'm here for. Alright, so you can just look around the shop. Like I said, we do have candles along that back wall, and the rest of our essential oils are just right over there. Alright. So again, my name's Rachel. Please don't hesitate to ask any questions.